That's going into their home. Yeah. So it's very hard when you're in someone's home and you're willing to talk about whatever. Because that's what I say to every person I had an interview with. I go, ask me whatever you want to ask me.
Get it out. It's interesting, right? That's why I've always, even with Brilliant Idiots, remember, I used to always say, like, this is for the people who listen. This is for our Brilliant Idiots collective. Yeah. But goddamn, this shit done leaked out to the world.
I said that. I was doing an interview with Will Kane at Fox News today.
Kane.
And I told him, and I said something to the Fox News people. I was like, listen, whatever one of you is assigned to the Brilliant Idiots podcast.
Thank you.
You're doing a fantastic job. But low-key, to Will's credit, he said that he was like, I think you guys are the most important show in politics right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, what's it called again? But he's like, paraphrasing it, but he's essentially like, you guys are friends that are having good faith conversations about political issues instead of two different teams that are trying to win.
Dunk on each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's right, though.
That's true. Somebody at MSNBC told me that. I'm not going to say her name, but I don't know if she wants to be put out there like that. But she said the same thing.
Who?
I don't want to say it, but I think I sent it to you. I sent you the... I think I told you about it. Yeah, she said the same thing for that exact same reason. Yeah. And listen, I don't know if that's true or not. You know, I enjoy doing anything. I go to Breakfast Club every day. You know why? Because I enjoy doing that. Because whatever's happening in that room is a good faith conversation.
That shit was fun, bro.
I love doing Brilliant Idiots because whatever's happening here is a good faith conversation.
Yeah.
Like, these are people that I talk to all the time. Me, Schultz, Chris, Taylor. Like, that's actually what gets you in trouble.
Bro, what is?
When you're just too comfortable.
Yeah.
It's the best entertainment.
Because
Where the fuck is that nigga? In the clutch.
Yeah,
Just because of the video. This was the one actually. This
did bro wrong.
Sick.
So
The flu games, that's what they are.
Same food.
Yes, they are.
The code.
The flu game. So what's gonna be the punishment? You gotta come up with one. I guess we gotta make another community.
Oh, it says you and the community poll his punishment if I get him next.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll see if we're able to make Dub laugh.
Let's do it. I'm with it. I'm down.
We'll see, and then from there we go with a poll like we did last time.
Yeah.
And we'll choose some stuff. You know what they gonna pick, bro. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might.
Real quick. Best of it, you see none of this shit in a fan cause it's save you know. But it's
time that we
look.
You start getting loose, and you stop being protective of what you say, and then once you're really being loose, what you say can be, set out of context. But in retrospect, like, I'm thinking about all these things, like when Ryan Clark put out that 10-minute soliloquy on me.
You gotta go on the pivot, Joe.
No, that's immediately. I'm like, I should have immediately been like, all right, let's discuss it.
Let's go on the pivot.
You have a lot of opinions on me. Why don't we have a conversation about those opinions?
Yeah.
I should go.
Did they reach out?
You know what's funny is I think Shahidi is involved in it, and
Who the fuck is that?
I think he's the guy he runs Nelk and he runs a few other pods. So he was asking me way early on, but since then, no, they haven't. But
Let me see.
absolutely.
Only reason I said that because I've heard you mention him. I heard you mentioned him on Breakfast Club. You mentioned him on Shay Shay.
Yeah.
I think
I want to go.
I think
have
you
a
and Ryan would
conversation.
have a fantastic conversation.
It's the same thing that we do with every one of these people. It's like, of course, we're going to have a good conversation because I'm not there to make you look stupid. I'm going to listen to what you have to say. Like, I'm going to give you, when you make good points, I'm never going to discredit the good point that you make.
The Pivot is one of my favorite podcasts. That is a place, we got to start saying that more. That is a place where good faith conversations happen.
There we go.
There's not a lot of platforms nowadays that are having good faith conversations. People are either doing things for ratings or they're setting, this conflict shit up for views and likes and things. Who's having good faith conversations? We should start talking about those platforms more.
100%.
The Pivot with, Channing and Fred and Ryan, they always have good faith conversations, which is why a lot of men go on there and be so vulnerable.
Because they feel safe.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
And that's the other thing, which like I guess I should have been more forthcoming with it. I guess there's this part of me that's like, I'm like, if you want to talk about me in this situation, like just message me, like call me. You can get in touch with me through you. Like it's so easy to get in contact with me. So when there isn't that effort to get in contact with me, I'm like, oh, you guys are just going after clout. Because you could talk to me, and I would come on your pod and I would talk to you. There's not a person I won't sit down and talk to.
Yeah.
If they've built something. If you're just like a random person like with a fucking TikTok account just like bickering, you haven't built something to justify the conversation. If you're someone who's built something, I admire that. If you're putting things out every single week and you're willing to be judged by the world, I admire that.
It's noticeable. I mean, listen, here's the thing. You're only going to talk about somebody you respect. I'm not going to let your name come out of my mouth if I don't respect you.
I said that. I said that on Shannon. I think that they're really good.
Yeah.
Like, I compliment it. I said this about Kendra, too. Like, I admire people who put out art to be judged. That's a vulnerable, scary thing to do.
Yeah.
I admire that. Like, do I disagree on certain things? Yeah. But I still admire, if you're a reaction channel, most of you have never put out something to be judged. You don't know what it's like to work really hard on something, give it out there to the world for them to hate it or love it. That's a vulnerable, scary thing. You just hate things.
I was thinking about that the other day. Me and Ak was having a conversation, and I was thinking about like, why don't I respect the reaction channels anymore? I used to enjoy them for entertainment, and that was what the reason was.
There's no vulnerability in it.
Not only is there no vulnerability in it, you know why we love First Take? You know why we love we'll watch Fox Sports because they'll have people on there who've actually either played the game or been so involved in the game that you respect what they're saying. It's a reason that like a podcast like the R&B Money podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine works. Yeah. Because Tank was an R&B star. Jay Valentine's a producer or writer. Like they've had actual success. So when they talk about the game in the industry, you listen. And that's why when they, like the L.A. Reid, Smokey Robinsons go on there and have conversations, it's a different vulnerability they have with those guys because they respect them and even caught 95% of the jokes that you're shooting at. I think he caught the Lululemon yoga joke. Yeah. But my favorite part, I had to rewind it to make sure I heard what the fuck I heard because I still don't know what happened in this moment. Okay. And we can add it later, but Shannon is talking to you about, was it black men dating white women? What was it?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe.
I think it was about black men dating white women, and you were like, why are you mad that my friends are true or something like that?
I don't know. I was saying, when I was joking about how like black men get intimidated when they see a white man with a black woman. They're like, I don't know if I can get behind that.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was. I just remember you flipped it on him. You go, what about you, man? You go, and you start doing that shit when you rubbing your hands. What about you, man? Do you only exclusively date white women? I don't know what Shannon thought you said, or he just didn't give a fuck. Shannon goes, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. I said, shit.
But no, Charlamagne keeps it true.
Charlamagne, y'all got a pod together.
That's what I'm saying. So it's what about you, man? You date exclusively white women or what?
Look, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated.
And
I like who like me.
Yeah. You dress like a white woman.
Holy fucking shit.
Unc, you must have misheard me.
I think I was like, did he mishear you? He was like, nah, man.
There's a reason why I don't. Hey, talk to him, man.
Might change now, because
you're a bad guy. It's gonna change. Nah, bro. You know what they gonna pick.
But it might change.
You know what they would.
All right.
I'm willing to bet money. Right. Anything Brock merch related, they gonna pick it, bro. You know that. Because they want to see that.
It's up to y'all, man. Y'all do a poll. Put one up, and we'll see what that punishment will be.
All right, but you gotta make them laugh, though.
You gotta make me laugh, though, fam.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're finna get into it.
20 minutes of it. All right, let's go.
Got a chance here.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. What has gotten into this wench? Her face is falling near thy bridges. Oh, God, and now her lips are wrapped around thy shaft. Oh, the feeling is quite lavish, and it looks as though she's blowing into a trumpet. Wait, Is she sucking or does she blow? I'm not sure, but the fact that she doesn't mind blowing is absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, God. What shall I call this? Fellatio. Oh, yes, and at the ratio she's performing fellatio, one would say is bodacious.
I'm really trying not to laugh. Why does it say it live stream? He ain't the first man to get. He like, oh, I say, why does it say it live stream? I thought you said you put it on. You can't change it still. It doesn't matter though. I'm like, I thought it was on just live. Whatever.